What's up, Sneech? How you doing? Sorry, I got home a little late, so I'm starting stream like an hour late. I hope you're doing good. I had my orientation today at school. So that was cool. Let's look at the baby. I love her so much. Is the music okay? Oh, it was good. It was good. I was pretty confident when I went in. Um, but I will be honest, like, I did get a little nervous, but I'm not really that type of person where I, like, freeze up. Like, they did, like, things where they, like, came around the table and asked why you're in the program you're in and yada, yada, yada. And I did that, and I was able to handle that, and I answered pretty good, but I don't know. I did feel nervous when I was doing it, even though I executed it with aplomb. Yeah, we'll say that. We'll use that word. Aplomb. But, yeah, it went good. It went good otherwise. I think it's just because I was looking in all these beady eyes I've never seen before looking at me. And I don't know what these people are thinking. It was good though. It was good. I felt like a lot better. I feel more confident in like traversing the school for the most part. I know where a lot of my stuff is now. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. And I'm a social guy. I'm not a big fan of the group introduction. But you know what? In the end, it worked out. Sadly, there was nobody that was taking my program. Although there are people in similar programs to my program. So I was like, fuck. So that was that situation, but otherwise it was good. Oh yes, Nietzsche, me and Hilo tried to do a dual stream the other day and it didn't work. I felt really bad about it. I felt so guilty, like, I felt like I fucked his stream up. But yeah, we tried to do the dual stream together. And it looked like it was working for a second, but yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of saying, don't I have nice tits or something, but I don't know. I don't know how appreciated man boobs are in this day and age. I could say something about my gut, but I don't know. I'm gonna start working that out soon, so I don't know if I'll have much of a gut soon. Oh my god, Dr. Pepper after vanilla ice cream is perfect. Okay. Imagine if I actually brought ice to break as my icebreaker. Oh, well, you know what? It was because he was telling me he was streaming from his phone. So, I think it's because he wasn't able to, because you're supposed to. Oh shit. Um you're supposed to, like, when somebody requests to do the knock thing, you have to, like, click to accept them into the call, and I don't know if he was able to do that on his telephone or whatever. But yeah. So I felt guilty about it because I feel like I wasted his time, and I also wasted a little bit of my time, but it's okay. Yeah, yeah. No, it is what it is. I feel bad. Because we did talk about, like, doing like a collaborative thing together. Like not just even stream collabing, but like we were talking about like maybe doing like an art thing. So, yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. We'll figure it out. Yo, deal. Okay. That's news to me. That's fair. I turned the color up on the camera, so the colors are a little more vibrant than they should be. But I think it's to the benefit of the seeing the actual art. Like that orange is bleeding a little brighter orange than it needs to be. Close up of back? Oh yeah, yeah, no problem. I was just about to say, you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna stand up and turn around for a second and then not do that. Yeah, but then I decided to not do that because my tummy's making the rumblies that only human hands can satisfy. Yo, absolutely. Absolutely. This dude came into my stream yesterday talking about body fat, and I was like, you want to see body fat? And then I stood up and showed my gut, and I was like, this is a body that's fat. And then he told me to work out like 37 times. So that's the landmass. It's kind of hard to see right now. But like, there's that layer of grass there at the back you can see. And then below that's like a layer of like sediment and then like dirt and then maybe like some limestone or something. I'm not really sure. But I'm gonna paint those all kind of separately. As much as I can. As for the shell and the shell damage, I'm probably gonna try and retexture the shell. But right now I'm working on wrinkling up the legs, which I'm kind of not a fan of how this looks right now, but we'll see. I'm doing a fat old man exercise routine you can do sat down. Excellent. Sick. Is it one of those new age ones where I can just be like, I manifest the weight loss? Is it one of those? I'm just kidding. That'd be pretty funny, though. If it worked that way. Also, you know what is, I've been having a really good time with this project. Oh, bro, I can't even get past my gut. My gut's like the stopping point. Like, my torso moves, and then the gut is like, you are not a Lego man, therefore you shall not move like a Lego man. I'm more like a Duplo. I'm like a single block with a head on it. You ever see that? The Duplo? Like the baby Legos? That's how I would put it. I might redo how I have the front leg here. Because I'm not sure if I care for it. Oh yeah. Excuse me. Did you ever watch the show Misfits? I know it's just stereotyping for me to ask that, but it's so funny because there's this one girl in the show and her accent is so thick. And I always do the one part she says in the show for Bun, and she just like dies laughing at it. And she's like, "What the fuck is brunch?" Or sorry, how did it? What the fuck is brunch? She's like, it's like fuck, like she's saying fuck, like FOCK. What the fuck is brunch? It's like a show about like young adults who are kind of pieces of shit, and they got in trouble, and they're doing community service, and while they're doing community service, they get superpowers. It's pretty interesting. Thank you. There's only one. Yo, what's up, Eden? What's up? There's only one. I love British accents, but there's only one type of accent I don't like. Actually, maybe two. It's kind of like the Leeds kind of area, and Liverpool. The Liverpool. I'm not entirely sure on that one. Oh, Bun, can you test YouTube chat, by the way? Eden, I had my orientation today. Oh, did you end up beating Limbo on that stream, Eden? Oh no, which one are you got into? Is it Liverpool? Okay. Don't upset about Liverpool or Leeds, bro. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna go right? Right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like messing with people. Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, I was so happy to see you playing that game, actually. It's such a good memory for me. Face fuchsia poop shape? Face fuchsia poop shape? The fuck? These YouTube emotes are wild. It doesn't even show up, it just says what it is. It went well. I got lost. Like I went the right way, but because of the way the school was laid out, it was actually diagonal from the direction I went. So, and at the school that day, for some reason, they had like an army of elementary school students. Oh yeah, it's pretty late for you right now, isn't it, Eden? Oh yeah, same for Sneech, too. But yeah, there's a lot of elementary school kids in the cafeteria. And I was like, sweet Jesus, because, there's like, an area above, like a floor above. And you can, oh, so it's not that late, okay. And you can look down into the cafeteria, and I was just walking by, and I, like, did a double take, and I was like you would see it in a cartoon, like, you do a double take, like, hardcore. And I looked down and was like, there's an army of squeakers. And it's like, I have to navigate through all these squeakers in a gigantic, and it's like a gigantic cafeteria. Like, it's huge. It has a Starbucks in it. Yeah, you know what? I love my UK people. I'm just gonna say it now. I have a bias for my UK people. Honestly, a lot of my streaming, even before Twitch, a lot of the people I interacted with were British. I love you guys. You're so fun to communicate with. I think that's probably the Canadian part of me. See, Americans, they came from you guys too, but you forget about Americans. The Canadians, we got you guys. We like you guys. And I think you guys like us. And if not, then I think you guys at least like me. I would think. Also, I'm thinking if I can figure out the TOS for Twitch, I'll share the chat so that the YouTube people can be seen too. Yeah, I forgot that. I forgot about that. My dad told me he was proud of me once. Fucking prick. Cool. Hell yeah. Also, Eden, we were talking about that Reanimal game. Are you excited for that one? And also, how do you feel about Little Nightmares 3? Because I have some feelings about it. I'm gonna play it. I'm open to it. But I have some feelings. Yeah. I was like, Gaspigus. I was like, is that a type of tortoise? And I was like, I see, you're having a reaction similar to the one I had. I also had a Gaspigus reaction. Yes. Here's where I'm confused, is like, what happened? Because if Tarsier is still around and they're making this game, which looks immaculate, by the way, I don't understand what happened. Oh, no. I'm not even trying to sound like that meme. Literally, oh no. I've annoyed a few Canadian visitors to the UK by calling them American on purpose. I regret my action, honestly. It's okay. You can repent your Canadian sins. All you have to do is anoint yourself, or be anointed, sorry, by a Canadian with maple syrup. And we'll also christen you in the syrup. And then after that, we'll crush a beer or some Hortons, and we'll go for a fucking rip butt. Not only that, and I'm sorry to my American people, I love you guys, but we're also more educated. That's the one part of the English that you guys didn't take with you. You took Harvard, but you didn't take the English. Oh yeah, because you're talking about Bandai Namco. Yo, Reanimal is the intellectuals' Little Nightmares, and it hurts my soul to say that, because Little Nightmares 1 and 2 were so good. The soundtracks were amazing, the vibes, everything. I think Little Nightmares 2 was a little too short for me. Maybe I just ran through the game quickly. I think I played it twice, but I was just upset with how short it felt compared to the first one. No, it looks pretty different, like the winding stairs and the different, like, kind of camera angles you have to navigate. Like, I can see it. I know, and it's like so petty too. It's like, why not just make both? Get over your beefs, man. Little Nightmares brings so much to the table in terms of, like, community or, like, the overall vibe of the game. Oh, I don't know what that is. The only issue, yo, the long neck teacher, yo, she got some game, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding, no, I'm just kidding. I think she's based off of a Japanese creature, like a yokai. I forget what it's called. But I know for a fact she takes inspiration from that. And it's genius idea too, because while it's a separate design from that yokai, it's still relevant to the design of the teacher, because the teacher having a watchful eye no matter where you go, that shit's wild. It's also constricting you like a snake, and I think that also represents, like, the education system. It's like, you're there and you're being watched over as you learn, but you're in a cage, you know, you're constricted. Like, you can only do what the teacher allows you to do. Your creativity only goes so far. Your out-of-the-box thinking only goes so far. So that's also kind of the symbology I kind of got from that level. The doctor was interesting, too. Like, he was kind of underwhelming. The thing that was scary in that level was the mannequins, honestly. And, like, it was so interesting because the first game, they were touching on hunger. They were like, so gluttony. So I'm not saying they were doing the seven deadly sins, but I think they were trying to hit a theme, because the theme of Little Nightmares 2 for me was sloth. Like, um, the people being brainwashed by the TV, the complacent children in the school, um, the big lazy doctor who can crawl on the wall, a vibe like that. It's funny, you don't think that, you wouldn't think there's a lot of that stuff in a game like that, because it's such a short game, but they really pack in a lot of stuff. I only have one massive issue with the community for that game, though. Oh, what happened? Did you get in trouble from Automod? Oh, weird, it came through. But sorry, what I was gonna say was, the community for Little Nightmares, at least the communities I've been in, I joined just looking to see fan art and stuff. A lot of it was very red flag people. Very, very red flag people. I was really shocked. And there's a lot of justification for such things too. They're like, ugh, I won't bring it up because it's just awful, but yeah. There's a lot of justification. For a lot of the people that were in that community, the ignorance is bliss saying was very much true, for them. This song makes me think of tea. Also, do I get British points for having Scottish somewhere down the family line? Do I get British points for that? Sorry, English points for that? I wouldn't. You'll see 98% things you don't want to see, and then 2% amazing fan art. Oh, you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Bunny. I wore a cute little outfit today, too. Ooh, what of? Like the gnomes? Ooh. What was your reaction to Mono? I'm English and I think of Scottish as brothers, but they don't like us. Yeah, I would say that's fair. Like, that's accurate. What about the Irish, though? What's, like... I don't really know the whole history. I only know bits and pieces. But, like, what's, like, the vibe with, like, Irish and Scottish and Irish and, English? Right? But that leaves the bigger question is the Thin Man / Mono, is he a bad guy? Or is he a good guy? Or is he in a gray area? Because the way I see it now, knowing the ending, is he was preventing Mono from getting in trouble with Six. He knew Six's future because the loop. Yes, it is. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely. And I think maybe, I don't know, the theory's not really strong right now for me. Not the one you said. That's absolutely accurate in my mind. But maybe the loop is more of a dimensional loop versus a time loop. I mean, time is dimension, but if you have to put it in convoluted video game terms or movie terms, usually time travel is time travel. Space-time is, like, kind of iffy. But the way I see it is, it's either a time loop, a direct time loop, or it's a dimensional loop, dimensional time loop that won't allow all the dimensions to become one, because there is, if you've seen the Deadpool movie, like anchor being, and that anchor being being six, maybe he's stuck in that loop because he couldn't stop six from becoming what she was. And I forget how she stopped. I forget how she like loses the monsterification or whatever. Um, but what I do know is that this first game is technically the second game if you're looking at it from Six's perspective. Yeah, yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, what's your Eden, what's your opinion? And this is for Sneech too. Um, what's your opinion on like the lady in the first game? Do you think that she's actually Six's mother? Or do you think it's just a coincidence? Because I know a lot of lore people believe deeply that it's her mother. Um, and part of me likes that idea, and then the other part of me questions it. Yeah, was it? Were you watching It's Just Jord, that guy? Yo, he must be like starving right now because of the Little Nightmares content's just been like drip fed to him. I think it started with like bread, then a sausage, and then a rat, and then a gnome, and then a full-on human being. Or maybe she's human. I don't really know if the lady is human. Um, yeah, what's your thoughts on it? Because they have evidence to sort of support it. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, maybe... It's hard to say because there's no dialogue in the game to suggest it. But the way I'm thinking of it is when she became the way she was in the second game, when she transformed back and Mono gets stuck in the loop, she is going to look for more power, more energy, and she finds it by eating the inhabitants' souls. But at first she can't sustain it, so she has to eat physically from people. I know, it's actually very fun. I have so much fun with theory crafting stuff. I'm here for it, man. I'm so into just geeking out, man.
Rick, you lied to them. You lied to the old man. You lied to the guy in the chair, Rick.
It scared the fuck out of me. Never lie to the guy in the chair. Never. He'll rip all your copper wire out of your wall. Hungrish figured from her going through the portal the end. Yeah. Wait, there's a secret ending? You can... I don't care if you spoil it. It's been long enough. Yeah, yeah, tell me about it. I might have heard it, but I don't know. That's the one time I'll say a spoiler is okay. Because I've already beaten the game and it's been a long time. Also, yo, what the fuck? It sucks how there was no DLC for the second game, too. Like, the first game had a very nice DLC. You know what? I'll admit something. I really wanted to sculpt 6 or Mono years ago. And I never did it because I'm I'm trying to think of how to say it. Like, the fan art vibe isn't really for me. Excuse me. But it's like, that's something I would probably justify doing in terms of fan art. What's the cutscene at the end showing 6 goes to the portal and up in a room where she then sees a show of herself, and then she experienced that stomach hunger thing for the first time. Oh wait, yeah, I did see that. I forgot all about that. Get some wrinklage in here. It's gonna be super hard to show you guys how this is looking, because for some reason wrinkles don't want to pick up detail on the camera fully. You can kind of see it in the distance, like you can see a little wrinklage. Oh right, I forgot about that. The Shadow 6, because Shadow 6 is also in the first game. If you look carefully, every time there's a hunger moment, if you look at certain parts of the level, she'll be hiding. like in plain sight. There's actually, funny enough, there's a synthwave mix I listen to, and the first song in that mix, I always say to Bun, and Bun always says it too. We both say "Little Nightmares" like type beat. You know, like the memes like that. Like, yeah, because like the song is like la la la, and it's just got like synthwave going on, and I was like, that's Little Nightmares, man. Yeah, yeah, right. Oh man, such a good game. And you know who we have to thank for that is Little Big Planet. That game needs to make a comeback. It was so ahead of its time, like Little Big Planet. Such a good game, such a good concept. I feel like it really opened the doors for like 2.5D platformers. Oh man, I wish you were around in the heyday for that. Um, the first game was amazing. The second game was the best. Um, how do you explain Little Big Planet, man? Like, it's just like the level design you could do in the first game, crazy. And then they introduced water and messing around with water levels and making your own water levels, and it was crazy. I even made my own level. I mean, it was super bootleg because I was a kid, but um, it was really stupid too. It was just about people turning into crystal people. But yeah, it was pretty funny where my little baby head was going with that. Oh, Eden, I actually made something inspired by Little Nightmares. Um, when I first started sculpting on Twitch, it was during Halloween. I was making a project, except my project was a little darker, and I'm kind of scrapping it for now because I don't know if people will really vibe with the idea because it's a little too dark, and I don't really feel like I like it as well. I can show you. Hold on. I'll explain the backstory too. I just don't like talking about it because I feel a little bad about it. Excuse me. Okay. Instagram. Mama? Hold on. Oh yeah, I snoozed an ad, so an ad might pop up for 5 minutes, but I'm gonna try and snooze that one too. Um, just remind me in 4 minutes. Let me see. Okay, now that's my story. Mommy? Um, okay. Let me attempt to share my screen. I always regret that one. Oh, okay, perfect. So this guy, Manny the Man-Legged Sheet Ghost. It's a video. I paused it. He was like in my earliest days of sculpting, but you know what? I still really like the design. I could definitely do way better on the folds here. Like, I'm a little embarrassed about that now, but you know what? It is what it is. I can do better now, so that's all that matters. For his lore, Um, so essentially, the whole lore behind him is he's not actually a man under the sheet. He's a child with a man's legs. And the dark part of it, the dark story part of it, is that the whole project I scrapped. The whole concept was um, children who become fearful looking things based on what happened to them. So in his case, he the last thing he saw was legs from under the bed. Um, and then he, bad things happened. He died, and he came back as this little ghost guy. And I was gonna concept it like a Little Nightmares concept, so that he's very small to represent the big world of the adults and how he has no power in it, kind of like they did in the first game. Um, and the bleeding heart was to represent, like his little heart couldn't handle it. And the sheets being stained is because, he was in a dirty room, bad location. So he's a ghost, but the sheet that he's wearing over him is more symbolic than him just being a sheet ghost. It's technically incomplete because I need, like I don't know what they're called, but you use it for flocking. But I was gonna make his legs hairy. But yeah, that's the kind of story I was gonna go with. I was gonna make another one, and it was gonna be like, ooh, that would be cool. That'd be very cool. Like a book nook is like those things that hold the books together, right? Like the on your shelf. Sorry, hold on. I got a little distracted. What is that creature called? The second one I was gonna make was gonna be the swamp man, the gill man or whatever, the swamp creature. Except it was gonna be like a child version of it. And instead of being green, he was gonna be red. Because he would swim in blood. So that was the whole idea with that. But I scrapped the concept because while I think it is really good, I don't like the negativity behind it, even if it does make for a good story. So ultimately it's gonna stay scrapped. Maybe I could use it for writing, because I am a writer as well. But yeah, it really is, because sometimes you really fall in love with an idea, and then you're like, maybe not so much. Like, when I started doing my nugs, I also made this cute little pizza guy here. And while I like the design, this will never be something I continue to make more of. I like it, but it'll just be a one-off, it's just a cute little thing I did. Yeah, it's just a cute little pizza. It's Pete Pizza. He's like, the hell it is! The hell it is! Look at this guy. Would you invite this guy over? I wouldn't. And it's not because he's got very roundly shaped man boobs. Because I also kind of have those as well, so... He's, yeah, so it's a reference... A reference from a show is what inspired the name, but not the design. Ooh, this is a happy elf song, too. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair, that's valid. It's crazy to see. Oh no! You were supposed to be the chosen one. You're supposed to warn me. It's okay. It's okay. It is what it is, man. We got Sneak here still. We're cool on it. Sneak, I forget if we talked about it. Do you do much gaming? COD and horror. Okay. So you're not really into like fantasy survival-y type games? But survival horror. Would you be into survival horror? Like, not like Resident Evil so much, but like The Forest, Sons of the Forest, games like that. Horror. How's it going, Kyan? See, now I'm like, who are you? What you're doing in my land? It was all for naught. You fuck. Get out of here unless you buy me a pint at the pub. The pub. You cheeky bastard. Oh. Do you like horror games? Can you imagine? That's cool, you're good, kind of. That's good. What did you get up to today? Yeah, a little bit. That's funny. Oh, really? You know what? I kind of want to, because you brought it up. No Man's Sky. No, I'm kidding. I know you mean nothing much, kind of. We're gonna have layers. I want to show you a clip. It's not from a horror game, but it's a horror game to me. Let me go to my channel here. Oh, I was right? The fuck? Alright. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen. And pause my music. This one. Coco, what the fuck? I don't know if you've heard of Subnautica, but this game scares the absolute shit out of me. Oh, fuck. Oh shit, hold on. You need to see, um, younger stream Red with his younger setup. Whereas me. Rest in peace, Dookie. I love him. He was my friend. Where's me? Where am I? Okay. Not in this game, I promise you that.
It's right there! I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
You had to hear the chill after. Yeah, who's that baby? I was kidding. Who is that handsome fellow with a really poorly set up setup? So back during that time, is when I first got my computer, and I was so excited to start streaming again, that I didn't really care about how it looked, in terms of like the actual stream overlay. So it was whatever. But yeah, it was pretty funny. Shortly after that clip, like 20 minutes later, my heart was still like just hammering in my chest. Yeah, wow, holy shit, I'm 28 now. Fuck. My heart was hammering in my chest so hard because I have thalassophobia, like I genuinely have thalassophobia. And I have galeophobia, which wasn't really relevant in this game, like fear of sharks, but it also added to the paranoia. And the Reapers in that game scared the shit out of me. And they still do. Like, I would have trouble playing this game even today. And yeah, I had to end the stream 20 minutes later. My heart was hammering in my chest so hard, I was like, I was feeling ill. So that, I played a bunch of horror games. There's thousands upon thousands of clips on my channel, just horror game jump scares I've gone through. And those games did not scare me nearly as much as that. That's all I'll say about that. Oh, Eden, I don't know if you're here still or if you're lurking, but if you're here still, what's your next project? I apologize if I called you out from lurk, by the way, too. I'm scared of underwater and underground struggle. Yo, underground is scary, too. I never even thought of that. You know what videos actually really scare me? See, I don't know, because then it makes the game not as scary, because then two people could easily take down a Reaper. And I know one person could easily take down a Reaper with the right equipment, but it just ruins the game. Subnautica, in my opinion, should stay single player. Like, if the new game happens to be multiplayer, that's fine, but I still think they should stick to their single player roots. Both of the phobias. Well, then I think that's called common sense, because you're not going to put yourself in those situations, right? I know I'm not. No sharks for me. Also, Sneech, Eden, just be aware. When I finally decide to watch Peaky Blinders, England is finished. They won't even be able to handle me. Common sense, Bun. Common sensophobia. No, I'm kidding. That's a cry off? Yo, that's real. You know what, Sneech? I bet... Actually, I won't say that. I'll word it differently. For me, and I don't know so much for you and your experience, but I'm gonna ask it. Have you ever seen those caving videos? And if so, even though it scares you, does it give you like even though it makes me uncomfortable, like, and I bet it makes you uncomfortable, do you like can you like not help yourself but watching it, or is it too much for you to do that? Like I do that, it's like I'm edging my fear, but like shit, man. Is top drawer like, is that like top brass? Like, is that what that means? Like the good stuff? It's ophidiophobia. Interesting. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. For some reason, like well, I know why my chest gets tight, but when I watch it, it's like there's a thrill, even though I'm like fucking barely breathing. There's like a thrill to it for me, even though I'm not really feeling thrilled. I don't know how to make it make sense. Yeah. Well, you know what? That's the thing is, watching the videos, I'm like semi-okay. And okay is being generous. But when I have nightmares about them, it's the most horrifying thing. Or being chased in a dream. Sometimes I'm okay about it. It's like I had a dream about like a creature similar to the Grudge, except her legs were way longer and her arms were way longer. And I was running through a derelict house, and the house was like rotting wood, and it was damp and dark and scary and, you know, just dilapidated. And it was just terrible. And I remember being chased by her, and she was reaching her arms around the wall of these very thin passageways along a winding staircase that I had to keep running up. And I had a lucid dream. Oh yeah, I'm not. I know I can't do that. No, 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 sorry, Bob. Nope, I can't do that. Kynan, you need to take your intake of technology right the fuck down if you're dreaming about Roblox. Moves on. That's brutal. Oh my god, dude. I lost my train of thought. That's wild. My Mugen train of thought. Oh, yup. That is brutal. It's time to put the game down. I'm trying to think of what I was saying before. Oh, right, the winding stairs. And I started lucid dreaming when she was coming after me. And in that moment, I turned around and I just started fucking wailing on her. And don't forget, she's like an 8 to 9 foot tall version of the Grudge crawling through a tiny house, up tiny stairs, with very elongated limbs and a scarier face. And I just started throwing hooks. I started throwing knees. I started wrapping her hair around her and started. I was not having it. That's interesting. Dreams can be very telling and very prophetical. Sometimes dreams can be prophetical, but other times dreams can be an entryway into your mind. Like it can be an answer to something. Like when you dream of your teeth falling out, it could mean you're coming into money, or that your teeth are just falling out. Sometimes it's more just clear cut. It is what it is. Like for example, my mom had a dream that I was dying. Um, and what that represents is a feeling of failure towards your child, like you failed your child. So that's what that represents. So dreams, never ignore your dreams, man. That's your psyche, that's your consciousness telling you something. I also will say though, um, it depends on what your beliefs are, but I would encourage people to never try to lucid dream, because you do that too much, you're gonna get into a very not great place in your mind and a very not great place spiritually. Trust me, I've been there. That's a joke I've been making lately. Like, bro, chased by Roblox moves on. You are going to time out from Roblox jail. That is the most wild shit I have heard. And I've dreamed crazy shit. I had a dream, and this is traumatizing for me to even say. Are lucid like wet dreams? No. I think I would rather have a wet dream. Definitely rather have a wet dream. A lucid dream is many things. One of those things being that you are at some point in the dream aware that you're in the dream, and then you become either in control of the dream or the dream becomes in control of you. Very, very hard. Depending on how severe it is, it can lead to sleep paralysis. And there is a side effect from medicine that my doctor was giving me years ago that caused me to have an even worse version of that. So a lot of people get sleep paralysis while they're sleeping. I get mine while I'm sleeping, but I also get them while I'm already awake. I'm just lucky that it hasn't happened on stream ever, because it's the most horrifying shit ever. And it's way more intense than a regular sleep paralysis. Like, your mind completely stops working, you forget all language, everything is terrifying. And, like, I mean everything. Like, eggs could be terrifying. Numbers, especially for me, when I'm having those things happen. It hasn't happened in a long time. But numbers rush through my head and leave my head just as fast as they come in those situations, and it's the most horrifying thing I've ever gone through. Yeah, those happen too. Sometimes dreams really just are dreams, and other times dreams are affected by outside sources. Dreams are definitely an important part of human spirituality. Oh, thank God. Okay. I thought I crushed one of the things, like Roblox, for fuck's sake, Tynan. A fear of empty hallways? Okay. Yeah, so like would like liminal what's it called? Liminal spaces? Does that freak you out too? Like an empty mall, or like the back rooms kind of inspiration? Houseboat would be cool, but I'd be terrified of that too. Okay, I'm gonna start working on this other leg now, because I'm already an hour in and I'm still working on the first leg. I have to redo it, honestly. Yeah, I feel you on that one. It looks like I've done very little sculpting. I promise you, like, there's things you're not able to see fully. Um, but like it does count. Like you are right, it does count as very little. But I was doing a lot, if that makes sense. Let me. No, no, you're. I don't take offense to that either. Yeah, yeah, no, I promise I really was doing stuff. It's just I had to redo this leg because the way I did the wrinkles weren't very believable. So this is a lot better looking. And then yeah, I'm having a great time, honestly, guys. Thank you for the chats. I honestly have so much fun talking to all you guys. Like, this is why I like streaming. Trying to be very careful. And then underneath, you can kind of, like, I can try to correct it a little. Oh, yeah, there you go. And then underneath, also, the weathering here is on purpose. But underneath the leg here is kind of where I've been adding more wrinkles, but I'm going to tone it down for those leg wrinkles because you're not going to see very much of it. Although I do believe the detail should be there because, you know, you never know if someone's going to want to pick it up one day and look at it. Niche, what does minging mean? Like that one, there's this one video, it's fucking minging. I just have British terminology in my head that I need to get sorted. Also, Kynan, is that you watching on YouTube as well? I see 2 people watching on YouTube. I don't like to call out lurkers, but I've never had a YouTube viewer yet. Weird. I won't push on it anymore. I was just concerned. Yeah, so far I don't know how I feel about YouTube, but it's still too early to say. Not seeing it versus completionist mentality, the dilemma. What the fuck? No, sorry. What the fuck is brunch? I can't do it right now. My nose is so stuffed. Nice legs, thank you. They're extra hairy just for you. Not seeing it versus... Yeah. Oh! Because he's talking about a drink. The kid in the video was talking about a drink. He's like, it's fucking minging, and then he throws it in here. Okay, I know I've had British people explain this to me before, but what is a cheeky Nando? Like, what does it mean to be a cheeky... What a fuck? Yeah, that's fair. That's true. Like, what is it? I know they're Nando's as a restaurant, but what is a cheeky Nando? Tastes nasty, then. I see. Very interesting. Interchangeable. I like it. And when you're calling somebody, like, you're saying you mug or something, like, does that mean they're ugly? Like, they're mug? Or are they, like... Or are they talking about, like, an actual mug and there's some sort of terminology for 15s? Like, 15-year-olds? Is a cheeky Nando? Okay, mug is face, okay. Because like I've heard recent times, I've heard people like British people saying like calling people mugs and stuff. And it's like, why would you call somebody a face? You know what I mean? I thought maybe they were talking about criminals. Nando's dot dot dot. Were you once a cheeky Nando? It's okay if you are. There's no judgment for cheeky ex-cheeky Nandos here. Oh, yeah. Sour cream and onion. That easily fooled makes sense too. Yeah. I know what slag means. What does chav mean? Bun searched it up for me at one point, but I don't know if it was accurate. But somebody in the show I was watching got called that. Whoa, Nightbot's going hard in the chat. Also, I'm gonna shout myself out real quick. I'm really proud of myself today for going and doing all that because, like, I can handle social situations good and like anything academic, but I feel like today was a big day for me. I feel like that was a huge day. Oh, true. So they're like the British equivalent to like a Gopnik, kinda, for like the Russians. No, I don't remember. A Gopnik. It's like the guys that do the slab squats and they wear the Adidas tracksuits. They usually have a bolt cut. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. Um, but yeah, they usually have a bottle of vodka and an Adidas tracksuit. They're doing the slab squat. Yeah, yeah, something like that. And the roadman is another thing that confuses me. So is that just like a ripoff of like the original roadmen, like the ones that like actually robbed like carriages? Like, is that really a very prevalent thing there? Like, do you have to fear that you're gonna get your watch stolen or something? I guess it's dependent on the area or something, or maybe it's just a myth. I wouldn't know, because, you know, I don't live there. I don't want to make assumptions. Bun's favorite theme right now is playing. Yeah, definitely not. Okay. So is it a common occurrence then? Like, is it normal? Like, because, like, what are the laws like there? I think I read something like you're allowed to carry around knives or something. Or it's a certain type of knife you're allowed to carry. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Shit. Sorry guys about the ads. I wish I could leave my one screen up so that I can... Or you know what, I can. I'm gonna leave my one screen up so that the next time we get an ad, I'll snooze it. So for the next 5-10 minutes, we won't have any ads. Excuse me, I apologize about that. Oh, how is the music volume for everybody, by the way? I made sure I turned it down so it's not too, you know, in the way, hopefully. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. It's so unfortunate that there's like a culture like that. Unfortunately, Canada has a similar thing. Not so much with like knives as much, but like just with like overall criminal activity. And I don't understand because if somebody that like me who's disabled can go to school, there's opportunities in this country and people still choose to not do good things for themselves. They would rather be busy causing negative reactions and harming other people. I don't understand how people can bring themselves to that low, you know, that low point. I understand some people are circumstantial and some people are really based on who they surround themselves with, but like sometimes it's just a willing ignorance. And you know what? That's why I get mad at social media as well, because you'll never see me doing anything super trendy or crazy just to get a view or just to go viral on the internet, because I watch exactly no honor, and honor is really important, honestly. I'm especially realizing that now. Sorry, what was I saying? Fuck, I was making a point about something. Oh, it's the second time I lost my train of thought. I feel like I was on something. I forget. Remind me if you can. I don't remember shit. Sometimes when I get going and then I stop, the train has derailed completely. Sorry, I didn't mean to take that off camera if it was off camera. My bad. What was I saying? I don't think it's coming back. It's okay. I'm sorry. Ugh. Sorry, I'm so stuffed up right now. Has anyone heard about that Wukong game? I want to try that, but it's too expensive. Way too expensive. For my taste, anyway. $80 for a video game is absurd. And people are like, oh man, I wish when it was, I miss when it was 60. It's like, dude, even 60 is too much. I'll pay 50 bucks, 40 to 50 bucks at most for a good game. For a bad game, or not a bad game, but like a game that's not as like popular or large, I'd pay like maybe like 15, 20. for like an indie game that's like smaller, that like doesn't really have a lot of content, like maybe 2 to 10, 2 to 10. Yeah, $1. Take it or leave it. I'll take it because I could use every dollar I could get. Yo, you guys are really fun today. Thank you guys for providing me with some really interesting conversations. I'm having a heat. Oh yeah, oops. There's that entire part of the leg here. Ah! Oh, really? Sorry, my mommy texted me. The dreaded ding? No, I was okay. Oh yeah, when Bun showed up with my grandma to pick me up from the university, as soon as she got out of the car, I gave her such a big hug. I was so excited to see her. But holy fucking shit, was it hot. Oh my god, it was unbearable. Like, when I got out of the university, instantly it hit me. Like, it was like, it wanted to kill me. I could sense it. I was looking at something. Hold on. I forget what I was looking for. What? Uber Eats? Damn you, Uber Eats. Ooey wee. I don't even like that photo. Lucky you, man. Not me. Holy fuck, I am really fat. Funny. It's not a good picture. I know you like it. You can tell how fucking crippled I am, too. Shit. Awkward. I appreciate your love for me, though. This song is scary. Both my hands were janked. My eyes were barely open. Oh god. I'm just thinking about what my brother said because he asked something. No, I looked whack, girl. Shit. Yo, I feel that, Sneak. I feel that. Dude, whack. Yo, it is, but... I don't do it enough to justify it, kinda. I guess I kind of call myself fat all the time, but, like, I think I just do that because I think it's funny. Like, I'm just making fun of myself. Trust me, wait for somebody to come in here and be talking the wrong amount of shit. You'll see, you'll see. Listen, Papa takes care of himself. I just have twisted humor. Well, I'll be the one seeing the wrath of Mama Bun. For the most part. Whack. Uh-oh. Did you just whack me? Did you just verbally? Oh, shit. Okay. Shit. You know it's serious when they hit you with the biff. You forgot the blam, though. Oh yeah, Bun, is the music okay? Is that the whole chat? Is music okay? Volume-wise? I don't know if anybody answered that. You think Piggy is any match for the Cosmic Papa? Okay. I know. Ever since we've been sleeping in the living room, he's been really rude to us. Would you guys like to see progress? I know it looks like I'm doing a whole lot of nothing, but my silicone tool would tell you otherwise. Yeah, yes. That's funny, kind and said, but at the same time I did. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it without zooming in. We're still working on the left leg. But we're getting there. And then underneath a bit. You can kind of see it. So it looks like a whole lot of nothing, but I promise you, once you see the paint go on that, you'll know where all that time went into. Yeah, I'm gonna do detailing on his like toe claws, so I can do a like a fucking excuse me, so I can do a wash on it. I'm thinking we're close to the finish line though. I'm really happy. I just gotta fix up the face a little bit, and we're good to go. I don't know how I'm gonna get these wrinkles in efficiently in the bottom. Yeah. I'm happy it went the way it did, and I'm happy it's over at the same time. So, oh yeah, kinda, depending on if my PC can run it good enough for stream, I'll be streaming the new Monster Hunter when that comes out. Wow. And you know what's funny? Um, the lady at the event, I told her it's dangerous for you to put it's dangerous for you to put a charcuterie board in front of me. And she's like, "Oh yeah, I wondered if you were Italian." I was like, "Yeah, yeah." Uh, a little bit. I mean, not really. I'm really excited. I'm not too worried about it. The only thing I'm stressing about right now is I gotta choose between my books or a laptop. And yeah, gotta keep that board behind the fortress. What? I am confused. My males? Yeah, nothing new. I know it's stressing me out. Males that are electronic, true. I felt really guilty about not taking the tour. I'm a little embarrassed about that actually. Um, I knew like the I don't know who was taking me, but whoever it was, I think it was the one girl, but she looked upset because she only had one person to take in her group aside from me. And they were so like excited. They were younger, like they were um like probably fresh out of high school students doing the orientation stuff. Either they were younger or they had good genetics, all of them. Yeah, they looked disappointed. I was like, "Oh, is it okay if I just sit it out? I'm not a great walker. Like I didn't want to like have them do the tour and then, like me just being trailing behind." So for me that was going to be a little tough to do. Like I don't know. Yeah, I like don't really regret it. I know where most of my classes are now. There's just the one class I don't know where it is, and I'll have to find that out. Oh, did you end up looking through my goodie bag that I brought home? Yeah. No, no, I know several of my classes. I just don't know where the one is. Like, I even have a good idea of where D House is now. Because somebody said D House, and then a couple people, including me, at the very same time, we were like, D House. Everybody. It's like in unison. The theater. Yes. Sort of. I once had a dream where I was sitting in a hot tub on top of those things where they hung people. I wonder what that dream means. And then people from the bottom were telling me to fuck off, and then I was telling them to fuck off, and then we were like giving each other the finger and stuff, and then they started shooting at me, and then yeah. Yeah, South Block, South Academic, South, South, South. Yeah, absolutely, Sneech. Thank you for stopping in. I had a really good time. I had a really good time. I'm happy I was feeling well enough in the end to get on. Yeah. Yeah. So I wonder if the South Block is within that area. But yes, Sneech, thank you so much for chatting and enjoying the time here with us. I've been having a great time. So I appreciate that a lot. I wish it would just stay on the way I wanted it. The clay must mix. Yeah, it's a lot to think about. Ooh. Fuck! I didn't stop it in time. Okay, let me know when you guys are back. We'll speak about schooling. Okay. It went really good. I was kind of nervous, and I'm normally not nervous in social situations, but like I was telling Bun, I don't know how to make it make sense. I was asked a question and to introduce myself, And I introduced myself really well, and I answered the question really well. But I just felt weird. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I couldn't really place the feeling. Bick. Welcome, Bick. But yeah, I did really well. They had a charcuterie thing going on. They had a lot of stuff to like just snack on and do while we conversated. Charcuterie. Oh fuck, what was it? Charcuterie cheese. Charcuterie wheels. Charcuterie please. Charcuterie feels. That's right. We're still doing that. Yo, what are you... Oh, ho, ho, ho. Whoa. 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 Beans, I was gonna ask, are you free at all today to play? I've been wanting to play. I almost got on by myself. Can you believe that? I almost got on to play myself. I didn't do it though, because I got scared. I got very scared. Oh, I thought my phone went off. It was a song. Ooh. I just took a break from pulling up my floor and I'm about to go back to it. I'll probably be down later tonight. Oh yeah, shit. Right on. Oh yeah, didn't he set up that golf cart or whatever for it? Or was that the last one? Or is he doing it for this one too? That was last year, alright, right? I thought he might have been doing it again. Did he do something again this year? Or is he just going for the festivities? I'm trying to think. Poochie Joel. Poochie Fun. Poochie Burning Man. Poochie Sun. Oh, sick! Seriously? What the fuck? That's cool. I will definitely watch that. Yo, it's so funny. I'll either have a video come up with Joel in it, or I'll see him in a comment section somewhere, and then I'll rip on him, or I'll make a joke about the thing he's commenting on, or I'll be like, "What are you doing here?" Or something like that. Oh, did you want to see Tortoise progress? So it's not going to look like a whole lot, but I've been adding the wrinklage. Peter Dinklage. I've been adding the wrinklage to his little tortoisey body. But not the tortoisey. And then I'm starting the back a little bit. It's hard to show the back legs. Yeah, it looks enough like a ball sack that you're convinced it's a tortoise neck. Excuse me, oh my goodness. Yeah, not to rush you, but what time do you think, like, not what time, but like how many hours do you think you would be down to play in? I know you're earlier in the day, time zone wise. I'm so sad. I'm not gonna have much time. Oh yeah, okay, that might not be too bad. I still don't have school for a little bit. I'm good. Maybe longer? Okay. We'll see. I really hope we can at least get, like, one game in. Like one game for a day or something. I want to try the new support, but I don't want to play by myself. Also, I miss Jet. We talk just about every day, but I miss Jet. Yeah, he was telling me. Yeah, that's sick. That's sick. Are you free early or later? Okay. That depends, because, like, when I'm kind of up and around and, like, free is when you're still probably sleeping, kind of? I'm not entirely sure. Later in the day I'm open to it, like, I mean, I'm open for most of the day, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. Um, so what would you be doing around 11 my time? Because what, you're 3 or 4 hours behind, right? Oh yeah, it'll be awkward with okay, yeah, then we'll definitely get on. It'll be awkward when Jet moves over there too, because he'll be then in your time zone. I know he's excited about getting on and gaming again and catching up. 8 my time? Is that like okay that time? Or is like that not is that like not as early as you meant? Because like 12 or 1 is cool too. Yeah, I was asking him about that because I was like, oh, are you just like, I know you mentioned something to me, but I was like, oh, are you staying with your sister for a bit and then you're gonna find a place, or oh, he talked to me about that. He talked to me about that. And then he said, no, I'm just gonna stay with my sister. And I was like, hey, cool, either way, man. It's good, it's good. I'm really happy he's making a change for himself. He told me that he's going to have it sent to him, like his computer. Because I asked him if he was going to bring it with him, or how he was going to bring it with him, because the trek he's doing. And he said, he's like, I'm just going to have somebody send it for me or something. So I'm hoping that works out for him. I know, and it's completely different now, too, because, like, yeah, you're always going to be siblings, but, like, you're both adults. Like, you're probably going to enjoy each other's companies, like, way more. How's Gumbus been? I haven't talked to Gumbus in forever. Is she still doing the that restaurant? We all started getting busy, but I freaking miss all of you. Oh, good for her then. Good for her. Hey, if she's enjoying it, then that's all that matters, you know? That's good. Oh no. This entire leg is fucked. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some serious repair here. Yes, yes it is. It is changing. It's like, you know what's funny? There's a, I forget how the quote goes, but there's a quote from The Office, and it's something along the lines of, I wish you knew when you were in the good old days, while you were still in the good old days. And I apply that to like all the times we would get on the game and stuff, and all our little activities we did, like our Gartic and our word game. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I kind of felt like I did know that those were the good days because I had so much fun with that. But like, it's really nice to see all of us doing something and progressing in our lives and fixing things that we're worried about, or we're, coming to realizations about things in our old age. Yeah. No, I appreciate all that time. Like I'm really grateful for all of it. I'm going to be especially grateful when I'm losing my soul in school. Yeah, absolutely. I'll probably be heading off soon and then eating myself. So we'll see. And then yeah, I'm free whenever after, hopefully. If you get done any earlier, let me know. Um okay. Um let me finish this up. Oh, my back is killing me. Okay. Thank you, buddy. Um, no, I'm not gonna raid today. Anyways, guys, I had a good one. Thank you for joining here with the stream. And yeah, I'll be heading off now. Much love, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Yeah, Thursday I'll see you guys. Okay, anyways.